Welcome to session 11 of, I believe it's session 11 of Eyes of Saemyth. You'll get used to the idea that I will never remember what session it is, and I will fuck it up every time.
Is
so
it session
that's
11?
It's session 11.
No, it's
It's
session
session
12.
I thought it was
I
12.
hate you. Shut up. Stop talking. All right. We're
Wait,
gonna
is
get
it
straight
session
back
11 or
into
10?
It
it.
is session
It's
11.
session
Okay,
11.
it
Okay.
is session 11.
We're gonna get straight back into it with a recap. Whoever does the recap gets an inspiration die. So
I'll do
who
it.
would you like? Okay, you're gonna need the
Just want to
inspiration
use
this
it
session,
against
babe.
me. Did you write notes?
Maybe.
Um,
So, people, in the last session, our party finished up underground, securing a tattoo, some potions, fighting wasps, all the good things in the world, and began to make their way towards, correct me if I'm wrong on how to pronounce it, Kavik? To the village, city, town, I don't know what it is yet, of Kavik, where some of our party members have history there. Along the way, as they traveled through, they came up against a shambling mound where both Kaiden and Sinza, I believe, were swallowed at one stage before Kaiden turned into a 17-foot giant and Sinza was saved by the diving bird that was Ymir off of the 17-foot tall Kaiden, while Lyre stood in the background and couldn't hit a shot for the life of him. But I digress. Then, as the night progressed, our party took camp in a beautiful little cave. Kaiden bathed within the water. Ymir and Sinza shared a beautiful moment while Lyre sort of just sat back, petting Icarus and watching this all unfold, before Sinza mysteriously disappeared. Later down the track, there was some heavy breathing and panting coming from above the camp. Kaiden, being the big burly bull man he is, went to explore and found Sinza collapsed with a hand crawling out of her fucking mouth. Upon inspection, some creature began to emerge from Sinza and take control. Sinza was gone, as far as we knew. But after a big burly bull hug, some intense magical manipulation from the talented Ymir, and the introduction of warp into this campaign, the party is now divided in trust, care, and bonds. While Kaiden and Lyre both stayed awake, taking a point of exhaustion each, staring each other down, Sinza rested as best she could, and Ymir tried to sleep until the morning came. And Toby, you tell us what happens next.
Well, more so you tell me. Both Kaiden and Lyre have stayed up all night, keeping watch. Lyre more so keeping watch of Kaiden and Sinza rather than looking out at the opening around you. Kaiden looking like a slapped ass the whole
dog.
night. Yeah. Ymir managed to get some rest. It was not peaceful sleep, but it was sleep. And Sinza, the same with you. However, it was dreamless. It was nothing. Dreamless sleep, just waking up feeling like you hadn't slept at all. One of those types of sleeps that you just don't feel rested at all. It's beginning to rain a little in the morning as you wake, but it's bright enough outside, and it's still warm, just a bit wet out. What are you all doing?
Lyre will stand and snuff out the fire and begin to pack.
I think Sinza's hands are still bound when she does rise. And she's not put on that smiley personality at all. She almost looks like a wounded animal. Just not all there, eyes glazed. How does Kaiden and Lyre look like they've been up all night?
Kaiden has like bags under his eyes, not sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Lyre is sluggish.
Can I look over to Ymir? Can I make a perception check? Lyre had
Yeah, go for
mentioned
it.
some kind of warp, but I'm not sure if Sinza fully understands what that means.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
15.
So you can see the tips of her fingers, where she's taken her gloves off for the night, are blackened. And there's these streaks moving down her palm into the center of her palm. The black color seems to be tinting slightly purple. It looks as though she's dipped her hands in ink, and it's stained.
I don't really know where to start in trying to explain this. And I'm so sorry for not being truthful and being such a hypocrite in everything that I've stood for. I'm just sorry.
Why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't bear to see the same expression that I've seen crease into so many people's eyes from you. The shock, the fear, the hate, the disgust. I couldn't see it crease into your eyes as well. In any of your eyes. And I know it's selfish, and I just felt like I finally recognized people. Like I could look into a crowd and recognize people, and I forgot about it. I thought if I could just hold on just a little bit longer, if I could just last for a little bit longer and just find some help, that I wouldn't hurt anyone. That I'd be able to control it. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for any of this. Just stumbling through life, hoping that something sticks, and for some reason the gods think this curse is funny, or a gift, or something in my life that I have. so sorry. Just sorry.
We'll get you the help you need, and he'll give her like a proper hug.
She kind of tenses as you hug her, and she's like not expecting it.
Yeah.
She kind of looks up to Lyre and Ymir, just pain creasing into her eyes. She's seeing these expressions that she's seen on people's faces before, and she doesn't know what else to say.
Ymir, Lyre, what are you doing?
Ymir's gonna look over at Sinza's, but not at her directly, just over her shoulder. And her facial expressions are blank, recessed, gone. And after like a couple seconds, she'll simply say, "Is that all? We have a job to do."
Ymir, I didn't mean for this to happen.
I know. But it happened. And I don't regret what I did. Let me know if you guys need anything. She's gonna head off.
Ymir, make me a history check.
Huh? Let me get my dice.
Get your dice.
It's all the way over there.
Look
That
over there.
way. Hi ho, silver. Oh wait.
Hey, oh, silver. History check. I was scared. I thought you were gonna make me roll a save. I was like, what am I gonna hit in a history check for? I'm gonna hit by like a textbook or something. That's a dirty 20.
As much as it pains you, the one thing that's repeating in your head is the suzerain will know what to do. The suzerain being the leader of Karvik. The suzerain will know how to fix me.
Does it hurt her hand? No.
No. You can't feel
Okay,
that.
good, because she's gonna clench it like a fist, like really tight. Before she puts the glove back on. Okay. She's not gonna look at any of the party members in particular, not that she needs to. We go to Karvik and I'll fix myself. But that's all she's gonna say.
You could also maybe check with the druids if we need any other help.
She'll glance over. And she'll smile. Sure. Sure, Kaiden. Whatever you say.
Kaiden, roll me a history check.
Oh boy. So close to a nat 20. So close. That is a 6.
Oof. you're trying to think of like the groves in this area that would be useful to you right now. The Order of Natural Fortunes, maybe unlikely. They're more mercantile than healers. Yeah. The Voiceless Grove, definitely a big no. Don't want to go there. They're sussy as all hell. No, bad time. The Pneuma Conclave, you're like, they'd be the best help here. Do you really want to go home?
He doesn't. He's willing to risk it.
It's something that weighs on you.
We'll just think about it for a bit. Since Ymir's like walking off.
Lyre.
Yes.
You've been awfully quiet.
Yeah. He's kind of just if you sort of been like glancing over, you've noticed he's packed the same, like, he keeps putting a sheet in his bag and then pulling it out and then putting it back in. Like, he's just listening to the conversation but trying not to be present in it. And you'll see Ymir walking off. And he'll look at Sinza. And then he'll just follow after Ymir.
Are you all heading out for the day?
So, yeah, they're walking off.
Okay. Whoever is leading the party, which at this point I think is Ymir. Ymir, honey, I need you to make me a survival check, please.
Little blind girl in the big forest.
Blind
Don't
leading
worry,
the
Lyre. I know my way around like the back of my hand, which I've never seen. Ah, fuck. Just, ah, fuck.
Ymir, you actively avoided going through the Draui Green when you were traveling, because
Listen, I'm
this
still
place
the
is
rich
full
girl in the
of
big
bad
city.
shit.
It's my turn to endanger the lives of this party. It's
No.
my turn.
Bring it on.
No.
Roll me that survival check, B.
8.
Roll me a D8.
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, great. Encounter time.
Fuck!
That's a 3. Okay, hold on.
No.
While I organize a map, talk
I
amongst
love it when
yourselves.
like the worst possible person that should be doing the survival checks leading is leading. This.
My darn.
My turn.
My
Ah.
Ah. Glad. Ooh.
Talk amongst yourselves while
Oh,
I'm,
the Tubby was like, talk
I'm
amongst yourselves, and
organising
we're
a
all
map.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting my spell. Sorry.
That's fine.
Just gonna put
This is the
one.
Lyre. You still mad at me?
That
Lyre's
sounds like
now
someone's
brewing.
doing it.
Lyre's
I could hear
brewing.
Tobes
This is
putting like
worse than
multiple.
yelling.
Oh, I didn't get a long rest. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, guys.
No.
You do not.
I'll take
You
care
got
of
us
it.
here.
I got
Both
it.
at disadvantage.
I'm a wizard with disadvantage on ability checks right now. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
not
kill
a
him!
good idea.
Kill him now!
It's a good thing you have
Okay.
such a good friend nearby that gets in the way.
Right. So, you're walking along the path. Ymir leading the party, leading the troop. Do a bit of a rearrange. There you go.
Toby.
What the
Toby,
fuck's
what's that?
that? What the
I
fuck
know
is
what that is. Run!
So as you're walking down the path,
Bird.
you begin to see a shape, a large shape, maybe like 6 to 7 feet tall, but significantly longer, bipedal creature with a long tail and a pair of wings on its back, covered in these green feathers across its neck, with an almost like chameleon-esque face, is
Back.
eating something in the middle of the road. If you'd like to make a nature check, you're welcome to.
Do I recognize this wyvern?
You can roll at advantage.
What the fuck did you say? A wyvern? No.
Well, Dex, it's
Yeah.
actually a straight roll for you because we're both at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You get advantage. So
Oh boy.
What did you ask me to roll? Sorry.
Nature check, please.
Nature. Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. Anyone else making a nature check?
6.
6.
I'll make a nature check.
Yeah, come on, Ymir.
I'll make a nature check. I got this. Damn. Did I roll a disadvantage?
No. You're looking
Okay,
at something else. So
Now, what the fuck do you mean by that? Because I got this
tell
was
me what
the
you rolled.
only. I got a 24.
24. Okay. So Ymir, what you see is a direwolf.
Ah, that's fine. Let's do this, guys. I can take him.
Thing fucked up a dire wolf.
The rest of you see this thing eating a direwolf, in the middle of the road. For ease of, I will undead it, so you guys can see what this body looks like.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That's really nice.
Come on, you. There you go.
Oh god.
But anyone who rolled a 13 or higher. Did anyone roll a 13 or higher?
I rolled a 13.
Okay, Kaiden. You've seen these before. This one is not an adult. This is this seems like it's like a baby, or at least quite a young one. Definitely not from Monster Hunter. Definitely not.
No.
It is what you know it to be called is a 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘏. These things are poisonous large wyverns. That roam around the Draui Green. They're pretty common. Some of them have been tamed. You can't you have seen a few people have used these as mounts before, but it's a rare occasion that you do see them. This one seems to be very much a wild one on its own. It's got a tongue maybe twice the length of its body that is wrapped around this this direwolf corpse as it is taking chunks out of it. They are not to be tussled with.
Is there a different path, Kaiden?
I mean, we can try and go round, but we might make quite a bit of noise.
I'm not fucking with the big bird thing.
I would not recommend fucking with that.
Okay.
Is Ymir still going forward at this point and going, oh, it's a dire wolf? Because I really hope not.
Ymir, what are you doing?
I think she's gonna does she recognize that the direwolf is dead?
Yeah. Yeah, you're very aware that that's dead, and you can see the silhouette vaguely in the distance of this gigantic fucking creature that's
Do I see
munching
any
on it.
figures?
No.
No dead people.
Dead wolf? No dead people.
Okay. I'm small. That is a larger creature. What's my op? Can I just... Is there anything I can roll to determine? Can I just like hide from this thing? Can I just wait and
I mean,
stay
you can
still?
make me a stealth check if you want to hide.
I mean,
You
more
gotta
of like,
find
is
somewhere to hide.
it even bother worth hiding? Because it's just me asking,
doesn't-
do you want me to fight it or do you want me to hide from it? Whichever is possible, I'll do either. I can die in front of my friends. I've been preparing for this my entire life.
What do you want to do?
I wanna
We've had
go
2 people
home.
say, I don't want to fuck with it. Might be an idea not to fuck with it.
I'm gonna hide. Let's see how good my disadvantage does. Can I
Mrs.
cast
Clank.
guidance on myself?
You can indeed.
Toby, is there anything else around? Like canyons, caves? Is there trees?
Roll me a perception check.
Disadvantage? Because who needs to see? Not me. Okay. 14.
14.
Oh.
So you notice up here there seems to be sort of a what are they called? The cliff next to you, an alcove where the cliff curves in, and there is a statue in the alcove that is covered in vines with a variety of little offerings in front of it.
Do I recognize the god or the statue?
Roll me a religion check.
Fucking. I regret not sleeping. Not bad though. 21. I rolled a 15 and a 19. So.
Dang. That is 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵, the goddess of the jungle. People have left her offerings as hoping to get her blessings as they travel.
How much does guidance give me? What is it like?
D4.
D4? And I'm rolling disadvantage because I have armor.
Clank, clank, clank.
That's going to be a 14.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you actively kind of move into the bushes down here. It's just like as she scuttles into the bushes and kind of squats. You think you're hidden.
That's a terrifying sentence if I've ever heard one.
Can I also... This is because this is my first time using it and I forgot to say it before, but I never used my channel divinities. But I've always wanted to. I just forgot in this moment I should have. I wanted to use my channel divinity earlier to forge my armor so I have a +1 to my AC. Could I have done that before?
Yeah. I will allow you to do it while you're in stealth.
Okay. Just, yeah, she takes a seat there. She's like, wow, this is great. I totally feel like I'm stealthing right now, channel divinity. So her armor begins to glow slightly. Yeah, cool. Do I
For the
add
rest of you can all see her in the bush.
Hey, motherfucker.
Just standing in the bush.
So hide, right?
And then what? Wait for it to go? If it decides to stay here, then what?
Then we wait.
We'll get there when we get there.
Lyre, do you have any sound-based magic?
No.
Wait. Do I? No, fuck all of you. No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here.
Sinza's gonna move into the bush, keeping
Yeah.
a little bit of distance between her.
Kaiden will
just
do
kind
the
of squats
same.
down.
Oh,
Oh,
is it
no,
coming this
don't.
way? Is it
No.
coming this way?
Move!
It seems to be moving around.
Lyle moved.
If you are trying to hide, roll me a stealth check, please.
This is bullshit. And you know it. I fucking hate it here. I'm gonna
Disadvantage as well, because
Oh,
there's no
God.
point.
Fucking
We're gonna
damn
fight.
it. No, I'm not fighting.
I got
Straight
a
up refuse. I'd rather run.
15 on my end.
15.
17.
17. Kaiden?
7.
7. Okay, so pick where you're hiding. Lyre, you find a particularly dense set of bushes.
Can I do something to help myself out here at the party, maybe?
Okay.
Can I cast silence on all of us?
You can indeed. If you want to cast silence, you're welcome to.
Like, Ymir's gonna be like, okay, we gotta go into a hide. I hear clanking, clanking. I hear everyone else is moving. I'm like, mother, silence. He's gonna cast it over everyone.
You just don't hear it sneak up on us now.
Oh no.
I don't know what you want from me, dog. I'm blind. I'm injured. I'm pretty sure I got magical
Yeah,
tuberculosis.
well.
I don't know what you want from me.
Just be grateful, Kaiden.
Ymir has TV. That's official.
How long does silence last?
Believe it's a
Concentration.
minute. Is it
Oh,
only a minute,
fuck.
though?
How long does it last?
Kaiden's gonna use palm, like speaking palms, to try and gesture to get
10
behind maybe
minutes.
that rock over here. It looks like a large rock from what I can see. Maybe like once it passes, get through.
Who
Wait, is
here
Kaiden?
can understand palms? The language.
I can.
Okay. All right. So you're the only person who understands what Kaiden is saying, because Lyre, you see Kaiden making a lot of very intricate hand gestures and pointing up the road. Jade, Ymir doesn't see shit because Ymir's, despite being next to them, you can see him moving. That's about it.
I know. I'm just trying to make the best out of my shitty situation.
Sinza, like, she sees Kaiden making these motions and she's like looking at you curiously because she can understand it. She's like, when the fuck did I learn that? At some point, the fuck? So then she signs back to you, okay, let's go that way.
Yeah. He's trying to side to the other two who's not getting it.
Toby, do I know what category this creature falls under, out of curiosity? Like beast, dragon, yada yada.
Roll me a nature check.
Disadvantage. Because 18. 4. That would be 7.
I mean, looking at this thing, you've not
Okay.
seen a wyvern this close. I
Great.
mean, hell, it could be a monstrosity, could be an aberration, could be a beast. You have no clue.
That shit's fucked.
It turns its head in your direction,
Right?
looking down the path. No, not specifically at you, but down the path. And you can kind of see its eyes looking in different directions as it's like scanning.
It's got fish
the,
eyes.
it's got like chameleon eyes, so they're kind of weird and all over the place. And it kind of licks its lips, and there's this purple kind of liquid that drips down one side of its mouth. It's just, and it's looking slowly down the path in your direction. What are the rest of you doing? Are you attempting to move?
I am trying to gesture to basically to move up to this rock to hide behind it.
That's a long way.
It is a long way, but we need to get past it. So maybe just while I'm in. Okay, just out of silence, can I? How far? Oh, I can only do it within 30 feet. Lyre, why are you over there?
What do you
I
think
can't
lies
remember.
over there?
I
Use
went
your brain, Kaiden.
I went away from the clanking fucking metal. That's where I went. Like,
Okay, it's just over here. Over here.
You trying to open your mouth and speak and like whisper. Nothing's coming out. You're in the middle of a silence. So you're just
he had
going.
no idea.
Lyre.
This oh no.
Me, can I step outside and
You throw a rock.
across?
You can throw something at Lyre if you want.
I'm going to get a little rock, just a small one, and just throw it near him in the silence, hopefully that he sees it.
Cuss.
I don't want to hit him with it. I don't want to. No, I don't want to hit him. I'm glad I have disadvantage now.
If you roll a 1, though, you beat him.
Well, I rolled
It's
a
not
natural
disadvantage
4,
on
so I know that-
attacks.
Oh, is it?
It's only ability
Thank you.
saves.
Well, the first one was still a 4, so thank God.
What's your plus?
I just heard something go crash bang downstairs, so I'm gonna quickly go and check on my cat.
Okay, yeah, I got like
Okay.
a +7, I think.
Which is
11.
11. You just missed.
Oh.
Just missed.
Just accidentally kill Lyre.
Okay, I'm squishy. I'm not that squishy.
Kaiden's rock is just a small boulder. What?
Does it hurt him to throw a rock out of curiosity? Because he's like, oh god, the rock.
No, it hurts if he's using the shoulder that's like all mangled up here now.
Oh, you mean where like the demon attacked you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one?
he didn't heal it. He just left it to like
No,
kind of patch up
Kaiden.
itself.
You fucking idiot.
He
Sorry.
Put some moss and honey on it.
Yeah, I plan
might
to.
put a
We're
little-
out of this shitty situation.
Wait,
A
did
liquid.
Well, he didn't
She
heal
didn't-
it.
she didn't bite you, did she?
No.
No.
No, she's
I'm not
she's, like
infected.
clawed across his arm.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
You're good. He's
I'm
good.
not infected.
You don't know if
But-
she's capable of that.
I don't, but I know
Yeah.
lichen, and I was about to make a fucking roasted boar if that was the
He's
case.
like, he's like, lie, I've got a bite mark. I don't know where it came from.
Delicious.
My rock just about missed. Just about.
Just
There's no
about
level.
missed. Okay.
Yeah.
So it goes whizzing past your head, Lyre. As something crashes into the bush behind you. And you can see Kaiden desperately waving in your direction.
So Dex, let me get this straight.
Mhm.
You want me to cross the open road
Yeah.
in front of the wyvern to get
Stealthily.
There's nothing
It's in
to
silence.
stealth around.
Why did you go that way in the first place?
Did you hear the clanking metal from the cleric?
Yeah, leave Ymir to get eaten by the fucking wyvern, why don't you?
At least you'll be silenced.
At least they won't hear you scream. Is this thing still moving closer? Out of curiosity, Toby?
It's taken a couple of steps down, but it's kind of pausing and looking around. It seems like it's aware there's something here.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
got the yellow icon above its head.
Kaiden knows like instantly like, no, stop, wait. He's just like, man.
Sinza's gonna sign to Kaiden. What if we both move down the path at the same time on opposite sides?
But then like, so, he's gonna say, so you're going back to that side, essentially?
No, I'm staying here with you, but we
Okay.
both go down.
Sounds good.
Lyre's gonna reach in his pocket and just have his hand into his component pouch and just have his hand on something. Just so you know, Toby, I'm ready to, if I need to.
Did one
Okay.
of us not have like telepathy or some shit at some point?
Yeah, it's Lyre.
Fucking you dick. You
The
fucking
thing is,
dick.
I was like, maybe I can throw some infection that makes noise over here, but then it's so close to Lyre, he's gonna get eaten.
God, if there was only some way we could communicate.
Oh no!
It's only a one way though, because he can talk to you, but he can't. That
Lyre
person
is
cannot
no
back
talk
to
to
you.
me. I'm angry.
Hold up, is that the case?
I thought that telepathy
Yeah,
is like
you-
you can
yeah, you
talk to
can-
them, but they can't.
You can
talk to
telepathically
It's-
speak to any creature that you can see within 30 feet of you if it understands at least one language. So you can't talk to me, but I can talk to them.
If you had message, it'd be a different matter. But
I don't think I do.
I don't got that.
I don't think any of you do.
But
Message is also a cleric spell, I think. So
No,
no,
not
wizards can
necessarily.
get it.
Wizards
No,
can
it's
get
a
it.
clear spell. It looks at Ymir.
Paladins, I believe.
Yeah,
Also,
a lot
maybe-
of classes can have it. But yeah, Ymir, in your head, you'll hear Lyre's voice. I say we wait. I'll follow your leads. Yeah, communicate that.
So, could I hear that? Because it's
You can hear it in your head, yeah.
okay. Then I'm gonna go turn
Lyre
the
is
channel.
just outside of range.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look over in his general direction, and I'm just gonna nod my head because if I palms, I'm just gonna do Naruto jutsus to you. No, more
Domain
like
expansion.
That. And I'm here like
Domain expansion.
shadow puppet, fucking.
Oh, bunny.
If any of you know British Sign Language, that is what palms is.
I wish I did. I don't.
Fucking Australians.
I know.
Okay, we have a
So,
ASL.
HRU.
Yeah, ASL.
How are you? If no one's gonna follow, because Kaiden knows that Ymir can't understand the palms and Lyre's over there, doesn't want to leave Lyre by himself miles away, essentially. So he's just gonna sign us into like, let's wait for now, and then. So I think everyone will just wait and see if it moves or if it's like staying nearby.
You watch its tail kind of swaying across the floor, kicking up some of the dust of the path as this thing takes a couple more steps.
Do I recognize the kind of behavior patterns of what it's doing? Like if it's going to do anything specific? Since I have seen them mounted, I've seen what they do and what they're capable
Yeah,
of.
you have an understanding enough of this. This thing is on edge. It's agitated. It
How does
seems
its
aware that
tail
something's
look?
off. It's beginning to swell.
Okay.
The tail is
Master
beginning to
Sinza.
become large and bulbous.
We need to move. In Parsons, that we need to move.
Toby, I'm gonna pull out a bit of fleece from my pocket and make a gesture, and 30 feet away from me, inside of the little alcove, a loud scream is gonna happen. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
I figured it would be Minor Illusion. Okay. So, how far can you cast that?
30 feet, so I believe it's to
30
about
feet.
It's there.
There. Okay. Okay. So, there is this screech. From in that direction. All of you hear it. All of you are like, the fuck,
We're
who's
silence.
screaming? You can still hear things outside of silence.
Oh,
You
okay.
just can't say anything.
I thought it stops it from coming
Does
in
it
as
deafen
well.
you?
I think it deafens you fully.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's no
None
sound
of you
enters
hear it
either.
apart from Lyre. You see Lyre kind of point vaguely in that direction, and you watch the creature's head, like as it turns its head and looks in that direction, and you see it beginning to make its way towards the sound. As a wild animal, it's not particularly smart. It's seemed to be drawn to this. You see that tail getting more and more kind of swelled up until it's almost round on the back of it, as if it had been filled with gas.
I'm gonna, in palms to Sinza, it's gonna draw us out with a poison cloud. We need to move now.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Draw us out?
It's gonna put a poison cloud over the area.
Okay.
We need to move.
Let's move.
But I can't communicate that to Lyre.
Or to Ymir,
Ymir.
who stood next to you.
Can I Can I just take Ymir just slightly out of range to whisper it? Just out of the barrier, just ear out of the barrier of silence.
Ymir, you can see Kaiden kind of gesturing in your direction, like the vague silhouette of Kaiden gesturing. Do you follow him?
Do I trust Kaiden at this point?
It's your call. Do you?
Self-preservation says yes. I'll follow.
The two of you stick. Stick your heads outside of the silence, and you're suddenly met with the sounds of the jungle around you. Kaiden?
We need to move right now. Because this thing's going to unleash a poison cloud to get us all out of there. Are you able to let Lyre know? Because I can't. It's really close to him.
What do you want me to tell?
We
Lyre?
need to just tell him we need to move because this thing's going to unleash a poison cloud over the
Right.
whole area.
Okay. Yes. Don't worry. I got it. I'm gonna cast Sending to Lyre, dropping my
Okay.
silence at this point, which I don't know why I fucking did it anyway.
I mean, it was good for...
No.
It doesn't move with you. That's the downside.
Okay. I'm gonna go send a message to Lyre, and this is my first time really using Sending, because I doubt Ymir has anyone to talk to. So I like to think it's more of like, hello? Hello?
2
Testing.
words. Testing.
Lyre. I am your conscience. Just kidding. We need to go because... What did you say, Kaiden?
just
Poison
say giant poison cloud.
Run! But
But there's one word. I think it's 23, isn't it?
25.
25.
25. So 3 words left.
3
I
words left.
think...
You also don't have to use all of them.
Funnier though.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm Ymir.
I can reply to Sending, can't I?
Can. 25 words.
You'll hear back in a very hushed tone. Just move. Poison doesn't affect me. I'll be okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look over at Kaiden. I'm gonna, after nodding in Lyre's direction. Don't worry, Kaiden. Lyre basically told me he's toxic, so he doesn't need to worry about the poison.
Another song.
It's a curse, if you will.
Bum, bum. Okay, so the 3 of you are beginning to move whilst Lyre's holding down the fort. Lyre, I don't think you took into consideration that your cat is not immune to poison.
Aw, you dickbag.
I can bring it back.
Yeah, you can bring him back, but you're gonna have to
He's
watch
gonna
your
throw a
cat
cat as a
conk
distraction.
it.
Or I could just send him away.
You could.
Yeah.
So, the 3 of you who are moving, stealth checks, please.
Oh, motherfucker.
I love disadvantage.
Yeah. Plot
Doesn't get
twist. Lies
stupid.
waiting for you guys to make a noise.
There's no doubt at all.
That's not terrible.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That's
I
not
got a
terrible
12.
either. But I don't think that helps.
Guidance.
Isn't guidance a touch
Hey,
spell? Or is...
Not
yeah,
me.
it's a touch
Yeah.
spell.
Oh, because I still have my guidance. 'Cause I'm special.
you can
So it's
recast
like-
it because it's
Oh.
a cantrip, so you can just
Yeah.
you cast it on
guidance.
every roll if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go to +4,
Plus D4.
+D4. We got another dice. Okay, that's not terrible. It's gonna be 13.
Okay, so that was a 13, a nat 20, and
12.
a 12. Okay. Sinza, you almost feel like you're in a natural terrain here. Your hooves are kind of pressing into the dirt in the right places, not to create any kind of rustle of the leaves underneath your feet or cracking any twigs that may have fallen from the trees above you. You have no trouble getting up to the edge of these trees and bushes up here. Ymir and Kaiden, however, all you hear is just constant shuffling of things behind you. And you turn around, Sinza, and you could just see Kaiden like through the bushes, and then Ymir is just clanking. Like crouched, but clanking.
Clink, 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 clink.
And you watch this creature's head turn.
Can I?
Nom,
Oh,
nom,
I don't-
nom,
I don't want to do anything because I don't wanna fuck up.
It's gonna go on, nom, nom, nom.
What you doing, guys? What you doing?
If I see the thing turn in my direction, can I very carefully, kind of like trying to hide myself as much as possible, can I pick up a rock and throw it as far as possible across the way? Like over, like here.
The music's
Sorry,
just
up
picked
here
up.
somewhere.
Music changed.
Okay.
Oh shit, that was an accident. I'm sorry, that was an accident. I do apologize. I pressed the wrong
Okay, that was an
thing.
accident. Is everyone
I'm
okay?
sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just wanted to double check. All right, so you're gonna throw a rock across the way. I need you to make me, let's say, athletics, please.
Anyone else notice the music change? Just me? Okay. Oh no.
Wait, athletics might be an advantage. Let me check.
No, you're not raging.
No.
Athletics is a +5 as well. And that didn't add the +5. That's just a d20.
That's a 12.
So 12.
12, yeah.
So you pick up this kind of relatively hefty stone that you like kind of catch with your hoof. Pick it up. You're like, okay, all right. You lob it. It lands about here. In the center of the road. It turns its head and immediately begins beelining towards that direction. Fast, like it's moving its full weight at pace into that direction as its head kind of pushes into the floor where the stone is. And it starts kind of sniffing around, tongue kind of like riling across the floor as if it's trying to figure out what was there, before lifting its head and looking around again. The tail looks like it's going to burst at any moment.
Definitely not good.
Can
Mm-mm.
I ask Toby, while it was moving, could I try and make it the rest of the way to use its like own movement as like a sound distraction? If it's like
Use it as
stomping,
cover.
can I move it?
Not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can roll stealth at advantage.
Get it, girl.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
8.
An advantage?
At advantage. I rolled like a 6 and a 9.
Oh, honey, no.
You get about halfway across this gap before it locks eyes with you. And it kind of tilts its head.
Hi.
I don't.
Stay
It
still.
lets-
It has a
Don't
blind
move.
spot.
I don't move.
It lets out a roar, and in your direction.
Never mind. Move.
There is suddenly this like it turns its like body around, so it's facing away from you, and the end of the tail splits open, and there is this like stream
Oh, fuck.
of purple gas in your direction.
Can I try and dive to take cover behind these rocks, please? If it shoots it in my direction.
Because it is a gas.
Fuck.
It covers ground, bro.
Shit.
It's black.
Oh, fuck.
As this purple kind of mass suddenly is sprayed towards you. Let's have a look at what it says. I need you to make me a con save, please.
Okay, you can do that. You're good at that. You're really good at that.
Am I?
You're so
Oh.
tough.
Oh, shit.
On save you mate. Would Kaiden know if this creature is like something you could potentially calm down with like any kind of animal handling, or is it like too volatile at a certain age?
Potentially, you could potentially calm this thing down.
Mhm.
It's a wild one, so it may be significantly harder, but you could try.
Okay.
It'd be a risk. Sinza, what did you roll?
15.
15. Okay, so as this spray kind of comes in your direction, you like close your eyes and kind of hold your breath and continue moving. And you are unaffected by this poison as it doesn't manage to get into your bloodstream.
Fuck.
The tail is now gone back to its kind of sleek, multicolored, kind of scaled self. But it seems to be building up this gas again. You don't know how long it's going to take for that to happen. It seems to know where you are, however.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
So we're going to take this in initiative order, but it doesn't necessarily have to be combat. We are just going to do this in turn-based mode. So if everyone would like to roll me initiative.
Yes.
God damn you, man.
No. There it is. Is this a disadvantage for me, Toby?
Yes, it is an ability check.
Oh.
Not bad.
Okay. All right. So top of the round. This thing has seen Sinza. It's clearly now aware of where Sinza is. Ymir, you're still kind of half crouched in the bushes. What are you doing? You have your
Okay.
usual action, bonus action, movement.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this thing. I'd be fucked if I did.
Tough. Big.
Yep, not my thing. If I move, we'll have to roll another stealth check.
If you're trying to remain stealth, yes.
Okay. If I move anyway, will it see me? Probably, likely. Can I roll for that?
It's looking in this direction. So it's looking at the rock. So its eyes are not in your.
So say if I were to
common
hypothetically,
vision.
like dash, I use my full movement to get over here.
Don't you bring this thing over to me. The fuck?
I don't know, dog.
It's fine. You're immune to poison, right?
Yeah, but not
Yeah, you're
teeth.
immune to poison.
Who said it has teeth?
So I was thinking maybe going around here,
I'll
Okay.
kill you, Kaiden.
and then 40, and I'll use basically go over here.
Your full movement to get into this bush, effectively.
Yeah, to hide there.
Like,
Yeah.
right behind it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to hide.
So
Not
if
to
you're
hide, but
trying to
move.
remain stealthed, roll me a stealth check.
You got this, Jade. I have full faith.
Okay. Okay. Not bad.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Right in front of it. Roll high.
I'm gonna go, and because I can cast guidance on myself, can I?
That's an action.
It
The
will be.
fuck?
I think guidance is a bonus action.
Oh well, it's a cantrip anyway. It's your
cantrip. So
yeah.
yeah, it will be a bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
So you can
nervous.
use your bonus action to cast guidance on yourself if you want.
Okay. That's a 15 because I got
Okay.
a
15
12
solid.
and I got a 19, and I'm just like, this is bullshit.
This thing's perception is not that high, so you are able to kind of scuttle across the road. Lyre, you watch as Ymir just starts pelting it across the road and dive bombs into the bush off on the opposite side of it. It seems to be primarily focused on Sinza right now. It does not seem to notice you, Ymir.
Yeah, that's my turn, dog. I'm good.
Okay. Kaiden.
Okay. Considering Kaiden's background with animals and beasts and seeing them mounted and trained, can he, I don't know what techniques they would use, but mimic what he's seen and knows from these creatures being tamed to get its attention, like mimic its sounds to try and calm it down?
Okay, so you're going to stand out in front of it.
Yeah, I'm going to slowly, I don't want to startle it. I'm going to slowly go out in front. And I don't want to get too close to freak it out. And I just want to see if I can use any of those techniques I know, or like if it's mimicking the sound that they make and trying to calm it down, if I could do that.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh boy. Disadvantage. Okay. What is my animal handling?
Let's go, Dex. Let's go. Full faith.
Okay, that's a 16.
16, okay.
Not bad.
So as you step out into the clearing, you have your head kind of tilted down,
Okay.
making yourself look quite small. You are quite intimidating. You are bigger, like taller than this thing. So you have kind of crouched down a little bit, and you're kind of tilting your head down, keeping your palms outstretched to it, like on the floor, so it knows that, you know, you're not a threat here. And like its head snaps in your direction. And it's kind of tilting, tongue kind of swaying side to side as it's looking at you. It's not attacking you.
Mhm.
It seems to be waiting for you to do something.
Do I have any like rations, and then I can have some like honey on it that's nice and sweet?
You will have to
And
do
like
that on
kind
your
of-
next turn.
Okay, I'll hold that. I'll do that next time. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll just try and keep
Okay.
it there.
It takes a single step towards you. It seems to be gauging you. This long neck is kind of swaying from side to side as it's kind of taking you in. Perhaps it's seen druids like you before.
Oh no,
Because
he really
it's
doesn't
not
hurt it.
not in like actually going after you. Unlike Sinza, where it attacked on sight, this one is just watching you. But you see that tail beginning to swell again. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to use it, but it seems like it is cautionary. And this, that kind of the spit, the drool that is coming down its jaw, is this bright, like steaming purple. It's just watching you. Lyre, what are you doing?
Um, uh, I'm gonna use my action and movement to move 60 feet. So I want to try and get to just before where Ymir is, stealthily. So I'm assuming stealth check.
Yes, stealth check, please.
Disadvantage. Not bad. 16.
Okay. Again, this thing seems to have its focus elsewhere right now. As you kind of move over here, Icarus remains on your shoulder as you're kind of skittering across. You make significantly less noise than Ymir due to the lack of armor. You don't exactly blend in, though. You are blue and red against a green background. So you are kind of scuttling across. This thing seems to have its focus on Kaiden. You're okay. You managed to get into kind of the edge of the bush next to Ymir.
What I am going to do, though, as a bonus action is just whisper a word under my breath and cast Misty Step. And I'm going to Vamanus up here.
Okay, so Ymir, you see Lyre approach you, and then suddenly Lyre's gone. It just vanished. Lyre, you reappear against the rock face.
Yeah, I'm just going to lean against it.
You just imagine, just like, oh, thank the gods, Lyre, that you dick.
Asshole! As you just suddenly pressed up against the stone.
Yeah.
Sinza. It seems that Kaiden's taken the ire off of you. You may have a moment to get away.
I need to roll. So I'm like,
She runs out fighting.
No. I think seeing Kaiden kind of like step out, like has its attention. She's like looking at, like, I don't know if you can see in the corner. She's looking at you with like wide eyes. The fuck are you doing? And I think she's gonna stay there. She's gonna make sure that like Kaiden's okay.
that's my turn.
Okay,
You
Ymir.
fight this fucking wyvern, you two, aren't you?
We're gonna have a party pet.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Okay,
I'm
roll
right
me,
there with you, Ymir.
stealth, please, if you're trying to remain stealth.
If you bring this thing's eyesight over to me as you pass me by,
Hop off
swear to
my
God.
Listen, get off my dick, Lyre. I'm trying my best.
Oh,
I don't
no.
like that silence of like, that's low.
I'm trying my Lyre,
No,
you
no,
have an
no, no, no,
inspiration
no,
you
no.
can give somebody else if you have to.
No.
I don't want to mount. I want to mount now.
Fuck!
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, and I was like, oh no, maybe I can fix this. I rolled my D4. 1.
So you get to the other side of this bush, and you are like rustling through it, like, oh god, this one's a particularly thick bush. As you get out the other side of it, trip on like a branch, and just eat shit. And all of your clank makes the most heinous, loud noise that echoes off the edge of this cliff face. And this thing's head immediately snaps in your direction.
Oh, fuck.
Not much I can do there. I'm good. On my turn.
You are now prone.
Mm-hmm.
So you're face down in the dirt, in pretty heavy clank, with this thing now looking at you.
Pretty heavy clank.
I have a backup character. Don't worry.
Are you doing anything else, Ymir?
I'm gonna accept my fate. I'm good. Fuck you, ball.
Okay.
We out
Kaiden,
here.
roll me a
Okay.
perception check.
Perception check.
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh wait, it's
Tail.
disadvantage.
The
Oh, damn your
tail.
disadvantage.
It's the fair. Here's my perception. 17.
17. So you watch as its head turns and you see something on the back of its neck. Where the feathers have been burnt away, there's a patch on the back of its neck with a brand that has been put on the back of its like almost near the back of its head. And the more you're looking at it, the more you're like, wait a minute, because you're seeing a lack of feathers and scales around the ankles. This thing is panicked, and it looks like it's just
Oh.
escaped captivity.
Friend.
Kill it. Like,
No, I can't now. I can't. Kaiden can't bring himself to. He's gonna try and get his attention or whatever techniques when to get him to focus. Essentially, whether that's like mimicking any sounds like that they make that's loud, and then offer some food with some honey.
Roll me another animal handling.
Okay, that is 14.
You kind of, do you take another step forward? Do you get closer to it?
I'll just be very slow to judge if it's going to have a bad reaction, and if it seems to be calm, I'll move closer and then let it come to me.
It kind of turns back to you again pretty quickly, as you kind of make a noise stepping forward, as it's aware that you're the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
And it takes a step away from you.
Okay. I will
backwards.
stay there. I'll let it take a step back, and I'll just keep.
I'd say, based on your experience in the city, you recognize the brand on the back of its neck being the poachers that you'd seen in the market.
oh fuck.
Seems like they branded it as their next target, or they had taken it in with the intention to harvest it.
Now I just gotta help this thing. I gotta save it. It's coming with us.
Huh?
He's like, we're saving them. I mean, there's not much I can do on my turn. It's time based. So, yeah.
Need snacks.
In a panic, it is going to swing at you, Kaiden.
Kaiden understands. It's fine.
Kaiden understands. You
Kaiden
see this
understands.
tongue come like curling out of its mouth and stretching out in a sudden swing. It's gonna use its tongue on you. Yum yum yum. So I need to target you.
No, I can't fight this thing.
It misses. It seems almost disorientated.
Okay.
So it probably isn't at full health.
I won't react when it attacks. Like, I'll just kind of do a calming motion and stay still, like shh, 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 and try and to show that I'm not going to attack as well. You know?
Yeah. Roll me a performance check.
It's going to go poorly. I love a double nat 1.
Oh fuck! Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
As you kind of put the meat on the floor, you lose your footing a little bit, and move quite quickly suddenly, and it jumps. It's gonna go in for another swing.
Right, I'm not giving up on it.
So it's another kind of movement of its tongue.
If anything, Kaiden will stay like sitting for the moment. If he's lost his foot, he'll sit there.
The tongue hits the ground just short of you.
Okay.
In front of you. As if it can't quite determine where you are.
Okay.
But you're not making any aggressive movements. It does not take its final attack. It stays put. Lyre.
Hi. In that, like, seeing that it swung, Lyre instinctively, like, reaches for something in his component pouch, but seeing that fucking Kaiden is still trying to look after this thing, Lyre's just gonna look to Ymir and just gesture, get up quietly. And like and Lyre's gonna move into the bushes.
Okay, stealth check, please.
Let me check the distance real quick so I know how far I'm getting. To about there. Okay. I want to get no. Yes. No. To there. Okay. Disadvantage, right?
Yes, please.
9.
You put your foot onto a stone and kind of skid a little bit and kick the stone. It seems like you're far enough out of this thing's range it does not notice.
Okay. That's good. And I'll post up there and just wait.
You're watching this creature as it's like looking at Kaiden, and the feathers on its neck are starting to turn orange and puff up, and its face is starting to get red. Rather than going from green, it's starting to turn bright red. It is clearly panicked. Are you doing anything else this turn?
No, that's me.
Sinza.
She has faith in what Kaiden is doing. He knows his jungle is better than her. Fuck. No, yeah, she has faith in what Kaiden's trying to do. She just stays where she keeps her eyes on him.
Are you holding an action at all?
If this thing... Oh, fuck! I'm so stressed. I don't want to do anything that's gonna fuck up anything.
Kaiden needs to stop protecting the dangerous things.
Okay.
No, he loves them all.
From the corner of your eye, Kaiden, you see Sinza's hand, and she's like gesturing like for you to like come here, like come, like leave the creature, slowly back away. Come here.
It's just that like while he's out there, it's just like he's gesturing to like just move on, like go, walk ahead. And so he can handle it, so you're not in
It's
danger.
just like rocking a hard place.
Yeah.
Come here.
Basically.
No, come here.
Kaiden's so determined at this point after seeing the ankles and the brand.
Okay, are you doing anything else, Sinza? Okay. Ymir. You have to use half your movement to get up, as you are prone.
Yep. I'm going to use half my movement to get back up. Fuck. See, and that's 15. I'm gonna go ahead. It's okay if I move my remaining movement to 15 feet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold my action. That I will cast Healing Word the minute that Kaiden takes damage.
Okay. So you're kind of pressed up against the stone of the cliff face, and you're ready to cast this spell when you need to, as you're kind of watching the silhouette of Kaiden face down the Camellia doll.
Yep.
All right, Kaiden.
I'm gonna try, because it's. Do I know what it's gonna do with its like face starting to go red?
One of two things. It's either going to attack you or it's going to run.
Okay. Okay. I'll try one last attempt to calm it down more, and then just slowly begin to start moving to the left, like circling it, but just very slowly, and begin to calm down so that I've got a chance to bolt if I need to.
Okay. Roll me another animal handling, please.
Okay.
I love the faces people pull after their rolls because it's so telling.
Me
It's so
doing math.
telling.
13.
13.
Oh, that's pretty
Okay.
low.
You're kind of keeping your head down, kind of not looking it directly in the eye as you're kind of slowly taking a step to the side towards Sinza. It's watching you kind of antsy in the spot, kind of pacing foot to foot. The more you're watching it, the more this thing looks like it's about to bolt.
Okay. Yeah. That's all I'll do. I'll just wait for it to bolt, essentially, at this point.
Okay. And as you're kind of getting closer to the stone, you watch it take another step back, and those gigantic kind of partially feathered wings begin to flap as it begins to take off, and it flies off into the
It's
jungle.
Kaiden waving to it.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. That went better than I thought.
The path is now peaceful.
Can I check Kaiden's pants? Did he shit himself?
Caden doesn't wear pants. No, he doesn't.
I mean, technically,
He does, yeah, no.
they're like rolled up, baggy ones.
There's a nugget on the floor, 100%.
It's just little rabbit pellets he's just dropped.
Oh my god.
I think if he shit himself, that would have been a wild magic search.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. That was fucking crazy.
But it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, that's why I said it. It could be a lot worse.
I'll strangle you. And okay, let's go see if the others are okay. She's gonna make her way with Kaiden over to the others.
We're gonna take a quick break for about 10 minutes. So if you guys would like to go and do your bits bobs, we'll be back in 10. See you in a minute. So you meet up with the rest of your party. You move over into the space that they've been huddling in.
Well, at least we didn't get into a fight with it, and it left peacefully.
Shall we? Lyre will keep walking.
Okay. Are you guys just heading straight back on?
If we know, do we know where we're going?
You were following Ymir. Maybe not the smartest of ideas.
Obviously not. Led us to a wyvern, Ymir.
That's not her fault. She was following the path.
I don't know. You could ask someone else to lead, but you know.
You can give a hand to her if you want.
I'll give
Give
Ymir a
advantage.
hand. I'll go help Ymir.
Ymir, are you still leading the party?
I don't even know, dog. Sure.
Okay, roll me another survival check then, please.
I'm gonna be honest. I just genuinely think that Ymir was like, okay, we'll follow the path, and eventually someone will lead. But the tension is so strong that everyone's intimidated. The blind girl said she doesn't want to say anything because she's like, I don't want to deal with any of you. So she just kept on walking. She was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaiden and Lyre,
What a
you
cro-
two are feeling the fucking tiredness at this point. Good God. Ymir, what did you roll? At advantage because Kaiden is helping you.
Thank God. I was gonna end it all here.
Brittany's back, please.
No.
Brittany!
It's
Oh,
Brittany,
man.
bitch.
I hope Brittany's gonna be okay.
Kaiden, who's Brittany?
That's the 𝘞𝘭𝘮.
You didn't. No, we don't need.
Oh my-
No.
Well, it got away from poachers that they marked it. I feel bad.
My
Oh, they're
survival,
okay.
correct?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's not as bad. I just forgot to add. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 last time.
So you are kind of traveling through the woods. It is relatively peaceful for the rest of your travel. Kaiden, you get to a point where you recognize this area. You've been around here. This is generally where Creek hangs out. So you're kind of like, okay, I know this place and I've been here a few times. It doesn't take long. Well, it doesn't take long. You are spending most of the day traveling on foot. Both the wizard and the druid are lagging at this point. You guys are starting to struggle. As the sun begins to set in the sky and the temperature drops ever so slightly, it's still warm. Fireflies begin to scatter. And Kaiden, you help Ymir to lead into a small clearing where you set up a campfire for your evening. The night is yours for the time being. And what are you doing?
Can Kaiden try and cook something for the party?
You can try.
Okay. He doesn't know what to say, so now he's like, I'm gonna cook everyone a meal instead.
Bring the family together.
Yeah, he does have cook utensils on him. He does have tools.
Okay, all right.
So he has some stuff. I don't know what food's available unless he can like scavenge the stuff. And
You can go for a hunt
Okay.
and roll a survival and go hunting in the local area.
yeah, I think he'll go for a little hunt and let everyone know he's just gonna get some food to make everyone a meal, essentially.
Kaiden, you skedaddle off into the local woods. Roll me your survival check, please.
Still disadvantage, isn't it? Yes. That's good. It's an 18.
18. You find what looks like almost like a stag.
Okay.
It's quite a common creature in this kind of period, like area of the jungle. It has lots of eyes, more eyes than a stag usually does. This is normal to you.
It's an Asmoth. It's an Asmoth deer.
It's a pretty like normal sight for you. You know, you've hunted these before. As you're quite capable at setting up a basic trap and taking it down and dedicating its life to nature and making sure that it dies humanely. You come back with the stag over your shoulders. It weighs a couple of grapes to you as you walk back into camp with this big fuck off catch over your shoulders.
Okay.
Ymir, you can see a stag following after Kaiden.
I forgot every meal they eat, they see the dead bodies.
Ymir's tripping balls. She's good.
Space.
Yeah.
So if you'd like me to
Oh.
roll a d20 with your proficiency modifier, we'll see how well you were able to cook
I
this.
think I've only got +1 on it. It's a 9.
Okay. So you managed to pick up a few kind of root vegetables and some herbs as you were traveling around. Mixed with some of your rations, you kind of begin to skin this creature. The skinning process is not great. You weren't exactly a tanner, so you're not exactly great at like carving this off. You managed to get most of it off, begin to cook it. You burn it to a crisp, but it's still food.
Cut off around the burnt bit.
Yeah, you try and cut around the burnt parts.
Oh, fuck. I fucked it up.
And you offer it to each member of the party.
Okay.
Thank you, Kaiden.
Okay.
First time you've had a hearty meal since leaving the city. It's not quite the curry.
It's not the curry. I need that recipe.
Mm.
What are each of you doing as you're eating this meal?
I'm gonna pray.
Okay. Who are you praying to?
You know who.
Okay. What are you saying to them? Are you leaving the kind of camp a little bit to be alone? Are you staying
Yes.
in camp? Okay. Can you move your token to where you are moving to?
I'm Batman.
Bring it
Just in
Gotham.
the shadows.
Commissioner Gordon.
Like, I'm not going too far away. Like, they can see me, but I'm gonna be right here.
Just outside of the fucking camp light. Justice.
Justice.
Darkness. I'm an animal. I'm Batman. Yeah.
I smell Batman.
Just the shining
Like, I feel like
eyes
she's like
from
a,
Ymir.
yeah, I feel like she's like a coyote almost. It's like two glowing orbs.
God.
Those of you without dark vision immediately lose sight of Ymir as she steps out of the glow of the firelight. You take a seat in the field. This small clearing in the jungle. It's a peaceful, quiet night. The rain has stopped. It's a little bit wet as you take a seat, but there are fireflies scattered across the glade in front of you. You can feel the wind kind of blowing against the bare parts of your skin, against your hair. What are you saying in your prayer?
Ymir sort of clasps her hands together. For the longest time, I've looked at magic for a sign to heal me, to get better, to not get lost. But now, after all the progress I've made, I'm even more lost than I was before. I can feel it. I don't like the way it feels. I want to be able to help my friends. More importantly, I want to help Lyre. You have seen my conviction. I've been alone for so long because of it. whatever it takes. My people are dying. And I don't have enough time. And that's all she's gonna pray to. She's gonna say.
Please check your whispers. As you hear a voice very quietly whisper back to you. A familiar voice, gritty, but quiet.
Okay. I'm just gonna take that information with solace. And if nothing else, she's gonna head back to the party.
After a few minutes, you see Ymir emerge from the shadows again. She settles herself back down by the fire.
Sinza, while kind of like enjoying her food, she can feel the tension in the air. It's like hot sweat just clinging to everything. And she just looks down at her food, looks up to Lyre, looks down at her food, looks up to Ymir. Can I make a general perception check? Like vibe? I don't know if it's like a vibe
Insight.
check. Insight? $15.
Based on a 15, what does Sinza read from each member of the party as they are sat around this fire? Open for you to respond.
I think Kaiden is like, looks like he's trying to gauge Ymir and Lyre and trying to figure out what to say to keep stopping, essentially.
Ymir's on autopilot. She doesn't really. There's no hate, no displeasure, no emotion. It's like she's droning almost. Like, not exactly in shock, but just someone that's just there. They haven't been talking, they haven't been bubbly for whatever reason, which you can only presume. They're just existing, but they're not making any effort to say something cheeky or funny or anything like that. She's just not there.
The easiest way to put it for Lyre, conflicted. You see him sort of like back in the Green Company's base. You see him manic, looking through his book, writing things, scribbling things out. You see him pull the vampire tooth and look at it. And then look at you, Sinza. And then look back at it and put it away and continue writing. Conflicted.
Each time you look up at Sinza, you find her eyes meet yours. Like she's trying to find words.
As he's writing, not even looking up at you, he'll just say, "If you have more to say, just say it."
I don't know what to say, Lyre. I wish I had the words.
He'll stop writing and close his book. Actually, no. He'll hand his book to Kaiden
Thank you.
on a page open. Kaiden, if you look at the book, it's messy but tangible. You see Lyre is writing about warp. What he knows of it. How it's anti-magic, it's dangerous, it's powerful, it's subtle, but in its own strange way, it's beautiful. It's a counterbalance in this world. It's what makes this world function the way it does. Below that, you see writings of what Ymir talks of. Longer life. You see weird equations, you see spell names conjoined together, you see strange runes and rituals and things he's just scribbled out because it doesn't work. Below that, rather fresh ink, you see his knowledge of curses. It's limited. But he's trying to figure out how to break curses. He doesn't know it well. This is new. But you see the word siphon written again and again and again. And he looks over to Sinza. I am sorry for your curse. That is something I would not wish on anyone. And I am not mad at you for being cursed. I am mad because you put us in danger. Kaiden, you can look after yourself. You are strong. And I will not speak for Ymir, as I have not seen her talents. This is the first time I've left my village. This is my first time in this world. And I met people I felt safe with. Understandably, you didn't trust me. I have my weird convictions. But I have never once been dishonest. I felt safe with you all. And you broke that. And Kaiden, you disappointed me. Because you put friendship above safety. Which to some degree I can understand. But we are not all strong like you.
No,
We are
but I put myself in the way all the time for you. Every time.
You try.
I do.
And one day you won't be.
One
What if
day.
you were asleep? What if I was on watch? What if you didn't find Sinza? But she found us. I understand you'll care for her. But you need to think about the bigger picture. Yes, you stopped her, but what if you didn't? I understand you care. I do too. And Sinza, you know my curiosity with magic. You know my obsession. You think a curse scares me?
No, I know it doesn't.
It's a challenge. If you want this gone, I can help in some way. I will find a way. I will work with the Kindred of Ash if needed.
I just want to understand it.
Is it something you want to wield?
I don't know.
And you
It's
never
the
will.
only thing I know.
You never will understand it if you don't talk about it.
I don't... This is the only thing I know that's true about me. This curse. My axe and my curse are the only things in my life that I know are real, are solid. Everything else is like burning paper. I don't have the experiences that all of you do. I don't have those childhood memories. I don't have friendships and family. I don't know anyone. And it hurts so much that this curse is the only thing that I know is true. And I wanted to tell you. There are so many times that I wanted to tell you. It was just never the right time. And I hate this. I hate that I caused this.
Sinza, for a moment as you're talking, it feels like everything around you is starting to get muted, and you're back in the lake for just a split second.
I don't trust you, Sinza. And I probably won't for a while.
I know.
But what I do know, while you may not know your past, friends, family, you know us.
Which is why I was so scared to tell you.
But we're here. Kaiden would lay down his life for you in seconds. We've seen it multiple times. Ymir will heal you, no matter how she feels. She proved that today. Even when Kaiden was staring down this beast that he should have just let walk away, I would have been ready to fight for him in a second. Because Kaiden, while you may always get between me and danger, that's not going to stop me helping you fight it.
I know, and I have faith in your capabilities.
All this to say, I am sorry about your curse, but you need to be honest and keep it in check with us. Our main concern right now is the plague that flows through Ymir. Warp is unpredictable, and I don't know how affected she is. We need to find someone who can heal it, who can slow its progress, or she will become unpredictable too.
Do we know of anyone who has studied warp or knows its bounds?
I have an idea. It will put my plans on hold, and it is risky because it has never been done before. But I want to go to the Aesir Ridge to make something. Something to help me. But I could also make something of it that would withdraw things from people. Curses, plagues, unwanted diseases. A siphon
To be put where?
into the rune. Sealed away. For good. But I only have one of these. And he pulls out the vampire tooth.
Could you use something else to siphon it?
I don't know what would work. A vampire tooth naturally siphons blood. It's necrotic in nature. This one was also touched by a plague of sorts before I took it. So it might have extra capabilities, I'm hoping. But you need to think about what you want. Both of you need to think about what you want. Because Ymir, warp is dangerous, but it is powerful. In Sinza, a curse can be a burden unless you learn to wield it. If you want something gone, I can help. I just need time.
Man?
Ymir, having been quiet for a little while, sort of analyzing the whole situation. I have no regrets for what I did. I did not hate you. I don't think of you any differently. I don't see you as a monster. I see you as someone I need to save. And if I could do it again, I would. I don't. I'll admit. I may not have been able to see what you were. But even then, you were frightening. And I'm not sure if... Well, with me being so close to death, it's obviously changed some things, but not about how I perceive you. And they'll agree in one case, she sort of turns to look over at Kaiden, essentially. You're a good shield. You stand in danger time and time again. But there was a reason why I stepped in while you were trying to help our friend. The last time I put all my faith in someone to protect me, my dumb hand died. So I apologize if I don't have faith in many of you as I'd like. I'm tired. And I'm going to go to sleep now. She's gonna turn around with a side. She's gonna have that piece of meat and turn her back to you. She'll eat it occasionally. You'll hear like.
Damn it.
Thank you, Lyre. You take me as the kind of person where actions mean more than words. But thank you for what you're offering.
Can I have my book back, Kaiden?
Oh, yeah. I'll pass it back.
Quickly throw a penis.
Oh. No, but there's probably like thumb marks where he's held it.
Did you look through like my book?
No, it's just like on the page he held, but there's probably a bit of like a little bit of honey residue.
Oh,
Ew.
slightly sticky pages where he was
Yeah.
holding it. Who is taking first watch?
Oh no!
I'll
Even when
take
the
first watch. I'll take first watch, guys. I'll be
Before
like-
Oh boy.
Caden goes to
Got it.
bed,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some fucking moss and honey from his pouch.
Kane and
where he
Lyre
knows he
desperately
keeps it.
need to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going bed.
Mhm.
I'll take first watch. I got this. Don't
So
even worry about
Ymir will take first watch. Okay. Ymir, roll me a perception check, please.
it. Fuck.
Yeah, disadvantage
Oh.
because you can't see shit.
Are you? Can I use my hearing, please?
Not in this case, but
what it? Oh no, not in this
I'm gonna
case.
cast guidance on myself.
Can I use my smell?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Can I
My
Okay.
smell.
Okay.
Smell
No,
out
no,
the
no, 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 no.
enemies.
We can save this. We can save this.
Really
I
use
rolled
my
an
sensation
11 and a
to-
15. Let me get my.
Okay.
Let me get 11. Let me add my per. Do I still add my modifier?
yes.
Okay, so that was raw 11 and a 15. My perception is +5, so that is a
16 total.
16. I'm gonna roll a because I don't fucking trust
D4.
you anymore. Not really. I'm gonna roll D4. So that's a 17. I think yes.
17.
16.
Okay.
No. Because I rolled a 2. Sorry, I'm having anxiety.
18.
Not like that.
18 total.
18. Please don't hurt
It's
me.
your-
I'm a blind girl.
Just a little girl in the big woodland. Hello. As you sort of sit back up as the rest of the party are beginning to rest, still occasionally munching now somewhat lukewarm meat. You're looking out into the woodlands and kind of looking out for any kind of errant spirits, anything that may catch your attention. Carefully listening past the sound of the campfire. You press one hand into the floor to feel any vibration, any movement. And just wait. And there is
Okay.
silence for a while.
For a while.
And you close your eyes briefly. And it feels like someone has pressed their hand against the top of yours. It's cold. Icy cold. As you feel fingers gently resting against the top of your palm. It's a hand quite a bit bigger than yours. They're a little bit wet. And your mind for a short moment is shot out of your body, and you feel a presence with you. And the person that you prayed to earlier. And you feel you're going entirely based on what you can feel rather than what you can see, because you see no one with you. You get the sense that they're offering a hand to you to shake. Do you take it? They say nothing.
Whatever it takes. Shake it.
You shake it. You reach your hand forward. You feel their somewhat slimy grip on yours. Semi-cold hands with claws attached to the ends of each finger as you shake. Slow. You hear quietly, "We're going to be good, friends." And the feeling fades, and you are once again alone. The rest of your watch passes peacefully. Who are you waking up for your next watch?
I have an interesting way of waking someone up, but real quick, is there any leftovers?
Yeah, I think that it was a big fuck off stag. So yeah, there's quite a bit of leftovers.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna try intentionally wake up Sinza, but I'm not gonna exactly be quiet about it. I'm just gonna go over to the stag and I'm like, I'll wake up Sinza, but I'm also fucking hungry. So like all Sinza would hear is like
Feral little monster eating meat.
Mistaking the stag for Sinza, biting Sinza's leg.
She's a goat, not a deer.
They both have
She's
horns.
Turned on her
blind.
side. And as she wakes up, she just opens her eyes and she just sees Ymir like pulling a bit apart. I imagine kind of like a zombie would.
Bucket animal.
You know, I have a knife if you want that instead of teeth.
It's way
it's
too
time
close
for
to a
your watch.
compliment.
What?
It is time for your watch.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Do you want me to cut a piece off for you so you can sleep?
I will bite you.
I know. I don't doubt that. But do you want me to cut a piece off for you so you have that?
You say like small piece. I like to think like you ever seen
No,
Chihuahua?
she cuts you like a huge
Oh,
piece.
you're gonna
She
is it
knows.
like a oh hell yeah. nah,
Yeah,
you do
she
that.
cuts you a
Yeah.
huge piece of meat. What do you mean?
Yeah, she'll let you.
Yeah. She kind of like hands it to you. You see, she's being very careful with you. Like she's kind of, I think, tiptoeing a little bit. Like
Mhm.
she's just being very careful.
I think Ymir will notice that. I'm an ice moth, not a little pretty flower. You don't need to worry about hurting me.
I know you're perfectly capable.
Mhm.
I know you said that you don't regret it, but I'm still going to say that I'm sorry because I feel like I had a hand in this, and
Oh, you see what you did there? Yeah.
I heard your voice while I was in there. Thank you for pulling me out.
Did you like it?
Maybe.
Then it is no problem. Like that.
Okay. Can I, while Kaiden is sleeping, grab his mud and honey and put it on this damn wound that he's refusing to heal?
You can indeed.
Fucker.
It means that overnight, at least, it will soak in and at least seal the wound, and he should be up to good shape in the morning.
Mhm.
By the end of your watch, they will have rested quite comfortably. So you sit kind of beside Kaiden and put together the strange mishmash of honey
It's
and
just all
moss
stuck
and
in her fur on her
it's like
hands.
disgusting. It's like, oh god. There is a stream nearby. If you look down the map, In the dark,
Oh.
there is a
In
river.
the dark, when you're the only one awake. Nice.
Yeah, I
Oh my
think
God.
Sinza's gonna go like wash her hands just really quickly.
Yeah.
You,
Sinza,
you head
go
back
wash your-
down. Yes, get
Get
some
it
of
out of my hands.
the honey and the mud and moss out of your fingers.
Yeah.
And as you're heading back, make me a perception check.
No, Tobes, did I ever tell you how much I appreciate you just as like a DM, as a
Aw,
friend? as
thank
a
you.
great
Aw, that's so
person?
kind.
It's perception. Oh, it's 18.
18. You catch a whiff of wet dog.
Ugh.
And you kind of smell your hands. You're like, no, it's
Yeah.
not me. You're like, no, it's
She's
not
a
me. It's not the
goat.
water in my fur. It's not the kind of like wet fur. It smells like dog. No, it smells like something like that on the wind. But it's on the wind. It's not quite nearby. You don't think. So as you take a sit back down, a couple of hours pass of you just kind of keeping your eyes out, occasional kind of ear twitching as you pick up on sound in the dark. You swear you see something move.
From where?
Over here. In this direction.
Sinza, she already has her axe in her lap and she kind of holds it. Do I see any eyes, reflective eyes or anything like that?
As you're kind of squinting into the dark, you see a pair of glowing kind of eyes in the dark, just reflecting off the light of the campfire as it's beginning to dim. And then you
Height.
swear you see, like maybe about waist, no, a bit higher than that. You
Okay.
see another pair. And sound of something shuffling from behind you across the camp. You hear distant of a movement in the brush.
She reaches her hand out for Kaiden and rouses him fairly violently but covers his mouth so he doesn't make any noise. She just does like this and then she points out in the direction and then she goes over and she wakes the others as well, very quietly.
Do I still get a long rest if I'm woken up?
Both Lyre and Kaiden have had the effects of a long rest for the time being,
Okay.
because this is almost the end of Sinza's watch, so you have had 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
She points out the eyes to everyone in the party. And it's just like be quiet, just observe.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Passive perception.
Yeah.
How'd I find
11.
that? How'd I find that on the
11?
character sheet?
Yeah, where do I find that?
I think you're going to have to find it on
I just
D&D
look at
Beyond.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Ah.
on.
Perception.
Don't know if
11.
Twins. Oh no, Tim Tambra.
14.
I'm okay, thank you though. Damn,
Damn,
Kaiden.
you
14,
perceptive.
11,
15.
15. Kaiden and Ymir, you can hear it before you can see it. There's footsteps, boots. Someone's boots into the grass. Kaiden, you see another set of these eyes, not far from you over here, and off in the dark over here. You are surrounded.
Do I get the sense that this is like group of animals, or do I get the sense it's humans?
You
Right.
have a vague idea that there are animals, but there's probably also people with them.
the one closest to me, can I just like, I'm gonna act like I don't know they're there, kind of thing, and then I'm just gonna thorn whip to pull them towards us into the light,
Are you going after the eyes that are
close to
open?
me. Yeah,
Closest to you?
one that looks like
Um,
it'd be like a person if it is.
What is the save on a thorn whip?
Ooh, let me see. I think that is a roll. Don't fuck me, boundary. I swear to God. Yes, 21 to hit.
That would hit. Yeah. So as you kind of thorn whip into the dark. Sorry, before that, Jade?
I would like to say, because as soon as I see him do that's a movement to do something, and I'm protecting my party, as soon as that thing pulls or just at the mirror, because I know I would have known as Ymir that usually when he does that, something will come with it. And I realize there's multiple. I'm going to activate my Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay. If you'd like to cast that, it should put up a template for you.
Right. Do I need to have a target for that?
I think it's yourself.
I do need to focus on myself, actually. There we go. I'm going to target myself. Yes. Spirit Guardians. Okay, spell shot. Okay. I'm going to do right around. Can I, does it cast on myself? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
Spirit Guardians is on you. So it says place
Lovely.
special template. There you go. Okay. As you cast Spirit Guardians, this like spur of golden light, lots of little wisps begin to kind of move around you. The thorn whip crashes into the bushes as you tug, and brought into the light is a large wolf with black fur. You've wrapped the thorn whip around its leg as you pull it forward, and you hear from behind it. Now, as multiple kind of creatures begin to move out of the dark, you see two men, two like sort of humanoid men with sort of a grey and yellow mustard uniform on. One of them has a large kind of chain in one hand that's attached to a collar around the neck of the one closest to it. This one near Ymir. They all kind of step out into the light as you are surrounded by dire wolves and these two poachers. And with that,
We're killing them.
we are going to end our session.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. They picked
gonna
the
fucking lose
wrong
it.
day to piss
Yeah.
me off. Like,
Yeah. Lyre's gonna murder. Cold blood.
This is for Brittany.
Pretty bitch. Pictures.
I have some
I'm sorry, it's a little
raised to
bit of a
take care
shorter
of.
session today,
Yeah.
but it's cool. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back in 2 weeks because I am going to LARP and I'm going to need some break time, and I've
Sleep
also
time.
got a big boy job at the moment. So,
Hell yeah.
yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.